recording right now.
Alright, yeah, I'm recording too. Okay?
Alright, so we're doing tsunade versus jiraiya.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Alright. Okay,
so do
okay.
you wanna do like um sage mode? Like right. You wanna do sage mode versus like Byakugo, like the 100 healings?
Yeah, like, we're gonna do, like, all their, like, forms.
All the forms?
Like,
Oh,
not,
okay.
like, every single, like, part one,
No, because
never
like
even.
base jiraiya is kind of featless.
Yeah,
Like he kind of
yes, you
got
do.
shit on by four-tailed Kid Naruto.
Yeah, alright, so, okay.
Wait, can I start?
Start what?
Like start talking about the
Yeah,
things.
you start first.
Okay, so um, fuck. Uh, so you're right. He can use Sage mode, right?
Yeah.
And Sage mode is more than a Mangekyo level amp to your like physical abilities and your sensory abilities. Do you agree with that?
Mangekyo?
Yeah,
Um,
because like Sage Naruto from the Pain era was stronger than MS Sasuke.
uh, I don't know.
Obito stated that.
I guess.
Anyway, okay. So, uh, so let's talk about how they both did against Pain, right? Because they both fought Pain. So Pain stated that if Jiraiya knew um his abilities, then he would have a shot at winning. Meanwhile, Tsunade fought Pain with that knowledge, and she still got shit on.
Can you give the panel to like where he like says that? You know what I mean? Like says like
Where Pain says that?
yeah. Like
Pain.
Payne says like Jiraiya will like have such
Yeah.
and such. Yeah.
Uh, yeah, here we go. I'm sending it in memes just for
Okay.
the fuck of it.
Um. All right. All right. So he just stated. There's really nothing I can like
Yeah.
say against it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's
that's the.
literally stated. So like you know
No,
what
I don't really think he would win per se. I do think he would have done much better though.
I
Um,
mean?
so like, do you agree with Jiraiya summons being stronger than Tsunade's? Like Gababunta and all of them being stronger than the fucking slug.
Hold up. Wait. Hold up. I'm sorry, but give me a second. Someone's knocking my door. Like I'll be back really fast.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so I need to turn
Do
off
I
my phone.
agree? Alright, so Tsunade summon, what's her, yeah, actually I do agree, because Tsunade
So
summons aren't really, like, yeah,
yeah,
okay, I
they're
agree,
like
I agree.
healing types.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, and there's no doubt that like Tsunade is much physically stronger.
Yeah. Alright,
But
oh, sorry.
I do believe that Jiraiya is faster.
Um,
Um, cause like if
I
you
don't
look at
know
the
about
Pain
that.
fight, his fight with Jiraiya.
Are you gonna bring up the thing with
Um,
the sandal and stuff?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
That's
so
what I
the
was
thing
gonna say.
about his sandal is like, alright, hold up. I don't exactly remember this, but wait, hold on. I'm gonna look it up because it's something about like the Raikage and Tsunade and
But can
like
I just say something real quick?
yeah.
So like, um, that makes it so that Jiraiya scales above Kakashi, and Kakashi is stated to have been like at the same caliber of shinobi as Tsunade in part one. And of course, there's like a 3 year time skip, so they both probably would have trained. We know that Kakashi trained because he could use his Raikiri or Shidori more times in a single day.
Yeah, and also like his Sharingan, like he could actually like use
Yeah,
it.
he could access the MS.
So the thing I want to say about speed is that what is it? Yeah, okay, I don't know because So there was this thing with, like, I don't know. This is based off of what I'm pretty sure, but I don't count on this being right. It was something about like her and the Raikage or something like that. Like, I'm gonna try and look it
Oh,
up and
she
see. Like,
does not scale to the
like I'm not
Raikage.
saying
She
that she
should.
scales like in speed, because like in strength, her and the Raikage actually like
Yeah,
are
she
almost
yeah, she
exactly
does
the
scale.
same. I think
She
she
does.
is a little bit stronger than the Raikage. It's just like the Raikage is like faster. I don't know if she's
Yeah.
stronger. I'm not gonna count on
No, I
that, but
think she is.
yeah, I think she's a little bit stronger, but she's definitely not faster. It's something with like.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna stop bringing it up because I don't even know like at all. But okay, so this is the point I'm trying to make. So Jiraiya's durability, like, do you really think Jiraiya's durability is the same as Madara's perfect Susanoo, which she literally
No.
cracked? No.
Did she
So
crack?
like,
No, she didn't crack. She didn't crack the perfect Susanoo though.
wait, hold
Didn't
up.
she like crack the just the walking Susanoo? And no, like and Jiraiya's durability really doesn't matter if he's fast enough to like avoid her attacks.
Alright,
And
well,
I have a
keep
question for
going.
you. Do you think that what's it called? Do you think that Tsunade would have died to Kirin? Because I don't think that Jiraiya would have died to Kirin. Like he never encountered Kirin, but I don't think that he would die to it. And he also lasted like pretty damn long against the Paths of Pain. So I wouldn't argue that he has like the same durability as Madara Susanoo, like any form of the Susanoo. But I still do think that he has some level of durability. Like if he takes um a couple punches from Tsunade, then he's probably get done. Because the thing, like, the statement in like, yeah, I was gonna talk about the hot springs incident. Like in the start of Shippuden, it's kind of stated that Tsunade almost killed um Jiraiya.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like,
So
it
yeah,
was it was like, I think like it wasn't completely supposed to be a funny moment, but I remember what you're talking about.
yeah,
Like,
no. So yeah, like her strength does scale above his durability, but I think that in Sage mode, he would be able to avoid all of her attacks. And you could argue that with her like 100 healings, the fucking mark thing that she
yeah,
gets on her
yeah,
head.
the marks.
You could
Yeah.
argue that that amps her speed. That is never stated anywhere or shown, per se.
I think it does amp her speed, but I can't really say that because, like, I think it doesn't just amp
Yeah, I
like.
think
I think
it
that
amps
it
her
would,
chakra.
but it isn't stated, so like I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
it is. Okay, so like,
It
and
releases her chakra pretty much, so it probably would make her faster, but it's not stated, so we can't use that as a
also,
fact.
what's Jiraiya doing to 100 healings though?
Hmm?
What's Jiraiya doing to 100 healings?
Which area? What?
Like, what's he doing to it? Like how is
Oh,
he getting like
so
how is he getting her out
you
of that?
know, who in this fight with Pain, he was able to use that frog song genjutsu, or it wasn't him, it was Mom Pa, but he needs Mom Pa to like sustain stage mode, so we're just gonna assume that he has Mom Pa, right?
Okay.
Because he could summon them, so like um and so he could use the frog song on Tsunade, and that would like stop her. Well, you could argue that she's like, since she's chakra control genius, she would be able to break out of it. But I don't know, because that is like the strongest non-visual genjutsu in the whole series. That is like actually stated, I think, in some databook.
Okay, so like, hold up, wait, wait, alright. Alright, hold up. Alright, wait, hold up. Okay.
And since it was able to affect Pain, um, who scales above Tsunade, uh, I
Wait,
think
hold up. When did we say that?
no, Pain
Pain?
does scale above Tsunade because in the fucking attack against Konoha, he fought like the whole last village with who have like multiple Kage level members, and he also fought Tsunade, and he beat Tsunade's ass, and she got put in a coma.
Cause like so I
Joe,
what
did you take the clothes out of the dryer?
world?
Joe.
Alright, I'll do it. Okay, I'll do it.
I know you'll do it, but I want you to do it now.
I know I will.
Bro, if he has to go.
No, I don't have to. I don't have to go. I was just saying,
Okay.
like, I don't have
Okay,
to go.
cool.
I just need it for a second.
Okay.
All right. So,
So
wait, what were you saying? What were you saying?
no, we were talking about the fog sun genjutsu and how it would absolutely shit stomps Tsunade.
Okay. So, all right. So
Okay,
this.
wait. Let me say this. He could use the fog
Wait.
sun.
Hold up. So we're talking about genjutsu, right?
Yeah.
Isn't she immune to genjutsu? So I know Sakura is immune to genjutsu, and so why wouldn't Tsunade? It's stated. It's stated that Sakura is immune to genjutsu. It's in like the last. It's like almost at the very end. Of
Yeah. Well, I think to be honest, Sakura surpasses Tsunade, but
I think Sakura.
So.
No, but it was at the end of Shippuden. It's like even though I think then is where she starts to surpass Tsunade.
Yeah.
Like at Boruto is where she actually surpasses Tsunade.
Yeah.
So
And
why would her master not also be able to be immune to genjutsu? I forgot exactly why. I didn't think it was because of 100 healings, but I know that she is immune to genjutsu. Like one.
Would that apply to like odds or genjutsu as well?
So basically.
Doesn't it like work kind of differently?
So like, okay, so basically, like I don't like they were just saying. So what happened was, okay, frick. It was like in the very end, and there are these guys. It was like in the last episodes and like that last like final like mini arc thingy, like right after the war. And there are like these guys that were like trying to put them in genjutsu basically, like because they could use it. It was when they started introducing like different eyes, I guess, like for the like Boruto and stuff. And basically like she was immune to it completely. So I don't know if it can like is for every type of genjutsu, but I know that she is at least immune to like visual.
Well, I would also argue that like Jiraiya's he has much higher IQ. I think he's much more of a tactical fighter because Tsunade he's kind of like big gun boom
Yeah,
boom.
I agree with that.
Okay, so um let's assume like a hypothetical. I'm not saying that this is fact or something. Let's say that um the frog genjutsu does work, like the song genjutsu does work for like a second. He could speed blitz over to her, and we know that he has some experience in like Shinigutsu because he was able to release the five pronged seal on Naruto, and he was also that key that Naruto used to like confront the Nine Tails. Yeah, he had that too, which makes me think that he has some like proficiency with Shinigutsu. He was also like Minato's master. Minato was really good at Shinigutsu. So you would assume that he like taught him some, um, which would make me think that some fucking kid screaming outside my fucking window. Anyway, which would make me think that if she was caught by the genjutsu for even like a split second, he could speed blitz and then seal her.
But do you think that he can like do his healing jutsu all in just like 1 second straight up? Like he can like. Well, I would assume that they're pretty close together. Like that's what I would assume because like Tsunade she only really like fights close quarters. But like I would like so like I'm gonna assume that they're not like what's it called like far away. But do you think that like he would be able to do that in like that short period of time? I'm not saying it's just going to be exactly 1 second, but I'm saying do you think you'd be able to seal her that fast? Because she can get out of she can get out of the genjutsu pretty fast.
Yeah.
Like, and we know.
Well, another argument. Do you know the bring down the house jutsu?
The what?
It's pretty much where he like summons Gamabunta and he just hops on top of his fucking thing, on top of his opponent, and like Minato was able to use that on the Ninetales to like halt it at least for a few seconds. And I do not think that Tsunade scales above the Ninetales.
No, no, no. Who thinks that? No one thinks that. Okay, so yeah, like, alright. So, okay. So, this is the thing, like, we can't exactly, like, wait, which jutsu is it called? What's it called?
Hey,
What?
you didn't read the Bible either, Joseph. That's
Okay,
2
no.
strikes. You get 3, we don't go tomorrow. So let your dad tell me you got 3 strikes. Okay? By not
Okay.
being ready. I told you to put that stuff in a
I
bag.
know, I'm doing something. It's
You
important.
keep saying, give me a second, Joseph, but you all that done.
Then
Yeah, hello?
Tuesday. It's not my shoes. It's, when I get home, I'm taking the phone at 10 feet. So get all your stuff done. No, I wouldn't take a nap. I'd get your stuff done.
Oh.
Not real long.
Oh. Don't go now. Just be quiet.
Okay.
Like a
Look at my
YouTube
glasses.
video. Like a YouTube video. Okay, hello? Okay, hello?
okay.
Alright, sorry.
So, you asked what the use of this was called.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's called like bring down the house, I think.
Bring down the house thing.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, bring down the house. Yeah. Alright, thank you.
Okay. So, and Jiraiya, he can like summon a lot of toads at the same time.
Okay, yeah.
In my opinion. So he could like summon a bunch of fucking toads, and they could like continuously attack her. I don't know if that would give him like an opportunity to do a sealing jutsu or whatever. Um, but I think the added pressure would be like too much for Tsunade.
Um,
Because like all of the toads scale to BG level because Gamabunta was able to fight the one tails. So then, and I don't. Do you think that Madras would kill Susano like the ones with like only legs and shit, like the ones that were just walking? Do you
oh.
think they? Do you think they scale to BG level? Because I don't think so.
Bijou. So, like, which one? Like, cause Bijou like is like I get what you mean, but like which like are tiny?
Yeah,
Bijou was a little bit vague. It's like saying
Yeah, it's-
Hokage level. They're both pretty vague.
Yeah.
It's like they're really weak ones. Not really weak ones, but they're pretty
Yeah.
weak ones. And there's Naruto. So it's like.
Yeah, there's
So like.
Kakashi from Boruto.
Yeah, like literally, there's Boruto Kakashi, like, and then there's literally one of the strongest one versus Naruto, which, so like it's kind of vague. So like, which one are you talking about? Like, Two Tails? Because I know Two Tails.
Let's just say one. Let's just say like one tails or some shit.
One Tails.
Like Shikaki.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Because
Shikaki. Right.
because that's that
Are those different chips?
Same fucking chips being
Yeah,
elevated.
freaking cheese
Okay,
and snaps or whatever.
Okay. So
Alright.
like, what are your arguments for Tsunade winning?
So Tsunade, so like obviously the main argument for Tsunade is her strength, like 'cause that's like what
Yeah.
her main thing is, and I just think that like even if he does all his like what do they call it? They call like his not ceiling his usually like what do they call it? How am I forgetting this?
Genjutsu.
Like his animal is like where the
Yeah, he's summoning.
summoning. How the frick did I forget that? What the heck? Like alright, so like even if he does all his summoning, I still think that Tsunade will be able to not like get past them, not just like box with them and just one tap every single one of them, like you know what I mean? But like I just don't think that like how do I explain it? Like I think she can box with him with all his ceilings. Oh, freaking god. Summonings. Summonings. That's what they call it, summonings. I think she can deal with them. Maybe not like exactly just one tap every single one of them, but like I think she can deal with them to the extent like of using like 100 healings and still like having chakra, you know, to like fight Jiraiya. And I just think that Tsunade, like, so Tsunade and Jiraiya know, like, like, summoning or anything. I think Tsunade does skill, like, higher than
Yeah,
Jiraiya.
with no summonings, I think that
Like, even with Sage all day and 100
Tsunade's
healings.
chance of like winning goes up if there is no summonings.
Yeah, I
But there
think
there is
that she
summonings.
would win if Jiraiya had just no summonings, like, at all. And, like, but still had Sage Row and she still had 100 healings, because, I just think that she is stronger. But with summonings, it kind of makes it annoying. So uh,
Hmm.
are you saying like do you think that she can do like are you saying that do you think that she can't just deal with all of them and then defeat
No, I
Jiraiya?
think I think she can deal with the summonings. I don't think like it would at least take like a couple punches, at least,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then during that time maybe Jiraiya could do like against some sealing jutsu. I don't really know because he can speed beat her. So if she's caught up with fighting the summonings, then maybe he can just speed beat her from behind and seal her.
So this is the thing about her. Like, I don't think she's just gonna run through all of them and then fight Jiraiya. I think she's gonna actually try and fight Jiraiya before she beats every single
No,
one
but
of the summonings. Like, and wait, that's not it. Like, and then so like, I just think that like, do you really think that Jiraiya like even in Sage mode so like I know the Sony's are gonna be attacking her, but she's probably gonna focus most of like what she's doing on Jiraiya. Do you think Jiraiya can tank one full punch and 100 healings?
uh,
What does that mean? What does that mean?
okay.
What?
What were you saying? You were saying
What is that
something.
supposed to mean?
You know, like the Thanos meme, where like Ant goes up his ass and then expands. I think he's talking about that.
Oh wait, where is
Okay,
it? Where
so
mean? Can he just own that big frog scroll?
anyway, if I let's just ignore fucking right now, bro.
Yo, what are you saying? That's not even mean. Whatever. Alright. Alright. Whatever.
I
But
mean, she is kind of a brawn, like she doesn't really have a brain, and I think that if she tries to like fucking
no,
punch
I
him,
don't think that's not
I
that she
think
doesn't have a brain though. Like I don't think you can just say, oh, she doesn't have a brain. She's
I
all brawn. I don't think you say. I'm not. I know she's not as smart as someone like Kakashi or something. I think she's even like not as smart as Jiraiya. But I don't think you can just say that she just doesn't have a brain. Zero
no,
brain
she
cells.
obviously has a brain, but I don't think she's very smart at all. And like if she tries to like go for Troya, then due to scaling and there not being any statements about her speed increasing with the Yakugo seal, I think he would be able to like get out of the way, even if she tries to like come from behind, because he has that sage mode like sensing ability, so he would be able to tell where she was.
Like so basically, so like how much faster do you think like how much faster do you think that like Dry is than Tsunade?
So I think He scales above Kakashi from part one, and Kakashi scales to Tsunade. They're accepted as being kind of like the same caliber of shinobi. Um, and then they obviously train during the time skip. So I think he scales above. Not he's not like Raikage level.
No, no, he's
But I definitely think he scales above Tsunade. I don't know by how much. But I think he scales above.
not. But like how?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. All right. All right. Let's see. So like, all right. So like, do you think that Jiraiya is just like so much faster that like she just can't hit him? Like,
No, I think she could be able to hit him.
because so this is the thing about it. Like,
But he has the Sage Mode Sense ability. So I don't think he could like see it coming from like every direction. So he will be able to react to it, in my opinion.
yeah, I think that he can, but like, do you think his stamina can keep up with that? Because I think Tsunade
Yeah, that's the
definitely has better
thing.
stamina. Like
Yeah, she
100%,
does.
especially with
She's
100
a
healing, she's not
Senju.
gonna run out of stamina. Like, she's gonna still have like enough time to fight someone else by the time Jiraiya is just like dead from running so much. Because like, if he gets hit by one of those 100 healing punches, like I honestly just think Jiraiya's out. Like,
Yeah, he's just
like
gonna
how
fucking
is he
die.
gonna tank that? Like he can't. His durability is like nowhere
Yeah.
near good enough to tank. Like you can't put his durability on the same thing as like Madara's Susanoo, like his like first, second
Yeah.
stage of his Susanoo. Like you just
Yeah,
can't.
that's his thing. If the fight is like drawn out, then Jiraiya's probably gonna lose.
Yeah, like Dry has to try and end
But
it quick, but how is he gonna end the fight?
I think he could end quick
How?
with like um. hmm. So yeah, I mentioned that like with the summonings, because I don't think they would allow Tsunade to come near Jiraiya if they were like fighting with the intent to protect him. Um and
Yeah, but also you have to think about this, like, so if Jiraiya is trying to spam as many summonings as he can, his chakra is gonna like run out like pretty
yeah,
fast. And like it's not like he can keep them up forever, and it's not like he can infinite spam them. It's
does
like
it cost extra chakra to keep them up?
uh, right, man? Do you know? Wait, no, we can't ask him. Never mind.
Yeah, we can't ask him. That's against the rules. You can Google them.
Okay.
Because that's like looking for statements, so it doesn't count as cheating.
To like keep summonings up.
Yeah.
Alright. Hold on.
I don't think it costs extra chakra to keep them up per se.
Alright, let's see.
Um,
Summoning. Oh. Okay. Oh, he knows, bro. I mean, I think it
and
would. Like,
why though? Because
I
all
think
he's
that
really
it.
doing is like teleporting them to his position. Because you know Mount Miyoboku, where the sage creatures live, that's actually like a place in the world. It's not some different like planet or dimension or something.
Yeah, I know.
So it's pretty much just like a teleporting jutsu per se. Um, so I don't think that would make it so it would cost any more chakra to keep him there. For example, like with Minato's flying Raken, it probably works like very different. But would you say that it like costs him extra chakra if he like teleports somewhere and then stays there? Like doesn't make sense, in my
No, but the
opinion.
thing is, it's not like that because, like, they, like, disappear and go back, like, where they were. Like,
Yeah, but
uh,
that's only after they're like
I don't
dispelled.
really know, to be honest.
The, um,
I really just don't know.
he could also
Like,
use because
really.
we do know that Jiraiya has access to every nature type except for wind, um, which could mean that he could use a shadow clone and then like go underground to like get a sneak attack on Tsunade and just steal her.
Yeah, but what's he gonna do? Like, dig underground?
Yeah, bro, people in Naruto do that all the time. Naruto did it against Neji.
Yeah, I know.
I think Kakashi has done it several times. Um, or like at least a few.
Yeah,
Uh,
but that's a little bit like iffy. Like that's because it depends on where they are. He's not gonna be digging through concrete, basically, or he'll have to
no,
like
I
run
think he
away
could.
somewhere. You think Jiraiya can dig through concrete, like with his
Yeah.
bare hands?
Yeah. Why not?
Like I think that he could probably break like the first like few like feet, maybe like a few feet down in concrete, because he like broke that wall with like that boar, but that's a little bit different because he also had the force of a boar. But so like, but I don't know if he can just straight dig through it like it's dirt. Because
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
think
But
that he.
then where would the battle take place?
Do you just want to do it in open field like how he did it
Yeah, I
with
think that would be the most
So
fair
if we do
because
it
it
with an
doesn't
open
give
field, then
advantage.
yeah, like he could dig through that. But I don't know, because how many summonings can someone even keep up?
No, like I was
Oh,
talking
you're
about
in
shadow
school?
clowns,
No,
and he has shown the
Okay,
ability to
Joseph,
use
why are you
shadow
not in
clones.
school?
because it's 3:38 p.m.
So what does that mean?
It's
finished
3
school?
p.m.
You finish all your school?
Yeah,
All your school? All your school?
that
Okay.
is Monday.
All right, well, you're gonna cut the grass
All
now.
right, give me a second.
You're gonna cut the grass.
All right,
okay?
I'm doing something. All right, what were you saying?
So I was talking about he could use like some shadow clone evasion because he has shown the ability to use shadow clones.
No.
And then,
All right, so but okay.
because he used them when he was training the rain kids, like Yahiko and Nagato
Oh
and
yeah,
Konan.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Like Conan,
yeah,
Nagato,
hmm
Yahiko.
and
Yeah,
Yahiko.
those are the names. Alright, so like, but do you think like what's he gonna do like even after he like does that? Like, do you think that he'll be? Oh, just heal. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, see.
Um.
What's your final argument?
Yeah, yeah, because like
Yeah, this is like
32 minutes
we've
already.
yeah.
It felt like
This
5.
is,
What the heck? Alright.
uh,
Yeah, I started recording 32 minutes ago. Alright, so yeah, let's end this in like the next like 2 to 3 minutes. Because I don't
yeah.
want to
So
keep
what's your final arguments?
My final argument is that I think that all she really needs to do is hit Jiraiya one time and he's like over with. Like, and I don't think it's gonna be that hard. And I know you're like saying he's faster, but I don't think it's like, say, freaking like, I don't know who, 10-10 to like my guy. Like, I don't think that's their speed difference. Like, I think it's
Oh no
like,
no no.
like obviously
Definitely.
I was just going to like an extreme. Like I think that she's only like a little bit slower. So I don't even think that it's like he can just instantly speed blitz her. She's not gonna get a shot off. Cause like the thing is her durability. If the only really thing he can do is try and hold her off as much as he can, so he can try and like seal her. Like that's the only thing he can
Scroll
really
her.
do.
All right. So my like final arguments is there's like three cases in which I see that he wins. So number one, he does the shadow clone and then he like
Yeah.
digs underground to seal her. Number two, he distracts her with his summonings and he either speed blitz seals her. Um, yeah, actually, I don't think like the Rasengan would hurt her at that point,
Like,
and
because
she would
100
just remain in the
healings,
dirt.
like, literally Madara Susano pierced through her, and she, like,
Yeah,
just, like, got back up, because, like,
he was just chilling.
100 healings. like, she, like, it doesn't matter that Madara Susano's, like, blade, like, just pierced through her completely. Like, so,
Yeah. And my third win condition for Jiraiya is that he puts her on Dragon Jutsu and then he seals her. I don't think that one's very like probable to happen, just because of
her being
her
able
immunity
to get
to
Genjutsu.
to Genjutsu.
So
But
for
it's
me,
still it could be possible.
So for me, I have like a few different things. So like, first, win, which is like the most for me, it's the most probable out of like any of these, like out of Jiraiya winning or Tsunade winning. It's just her like hitting Jiraiya, like in
I think the
100
most
dealings.
probable is her like outstamina. She like she has more durability, so she just fucking goes on for longer.
Yeah,
That's the most
like
obvious case in my opinion.
yeah. For those are the two most for me that are just most probable,
Yeah.
like of someone winning. Like her either just hitting Jiraiya and his durability not being able to keep up with it, or just her like like lasting him because her stamina is like a lot better than his. So like, so like I don't know.
So
Like
that would be our final arguments, right?
yeah.
So we're both finished now.
Yeah.
Okay, now
Oh yeah, yeah, right, man.
you get to
You get to.
you get to judge who won the debate.
Wait, do I talk in the voice chat or do I
Yeah.
just go
Yeah,
away?
yeah.
You
Tell
talk.
us
Okay.
who
No,
won.
you talk. You talk.
All right, so like, I was gonna go with Jiraiya until Tony said that it was in character, so Tsunade definitely wins.
Fuck! I lost.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Wait, but who do you think like debated better though? Like who do you think
Oh,
provided
definitely
the best
Tony.
arguments?
Definitely Tony.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, thank you.
I
That
think
boosted my confidence a little bit.
like when it comes to like if it was a full bloodlusted battle, it would be extremely close. But I don't think, unlike Doflamingo was saying, I don't think one hit could take down Jiraiya full Sage mode instantly. I think it'd probably be 2 hits, and I think if he got hit once, I don't think he let it happen again as easily. Because
Yeah.
but yeah. In
But what do you
character,
think? What do you think
Tsunade.
Tsunade wins in character?
I just don't think Jiraiya could kill her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he would be like in love with her or something. He wanted to see her boobs.
And like
Oh.
I definitely think that like Tsunade would struggle with it, but I think she could. I don't think Jiraiya could
Let's go, Joseph.
possibly
Get
kill
ready.
her.
I know.
So Doflamingo won the debate.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright,
What do we
I guess
debate
I'll-
next though?